Okay, so here's my audience. We have my mom, my sister, and a family friend, Juan Carlos, and my dad is always working behind the camera. And here I have my PowerPoint slide. And I'm going to be starting right now. So I want you to picture this. You went to a doctor's appointment with your child. Everything seemed alright. He's not feeling that well, but it seems fine. You're about to leave, but the doctor pulls you back into the office. So you leave your child back in the waiting room, playing with all the little toys they have there and whatnot. He asks you and your spouse to take a seat. And then he said that those 4 words that no parent ever wants to hear. Your child has cancer. You don't know what to do, and you're just blown away by the thought. You can't imagine that this is happening, and you don't know what to do. Well, St. Jude is an organization that has been helping kids with cancer for more than 50 years. And this is important to know because cancer, unfortunately, exists and it affects many people. And it's important to know what you should do if it were to happen to a family member or a friend. And I know from personal experience that St. Jude is wonderful because when my cousin was diagnosed with cancer, they gave her incredible treatment, and she was very happy when she was there, even though she had a horrible disease. And so today I will talk to you about how cancer affects people, what you can do to help St. Jude, and why you should help St. Jude. So unfortunately, cancer is the leading cause of natural death among children between the ages 5 and 14. Over 15,000 children are diagnosed each year with cancer, around 43 each day, and there is a 1 in 258 chance that your child will be diagnosed with cancer. The average age that a child is diagnosed with cancer is 6 years old, and that is incredibly young. And it affects everyone, regardless of ethnic background or gender. But around 80% survive for 5 years after they are done with the disease. Doctors actually use a 5-year system to determine how likely they are to survive. They say, okay, you'll survive for 5 years or 10 years, and then give them a percent of how likely it is. Now, according to the National Cancer Institute, in 2010, there were 380,000 survivors of childhood or adolescent cancer. And even though this is good, survivors are still at risk for what are known as late effects, which are effects that can occur after they're done with the disease, which can be due to the radiation from chemotherapy or little leftovers from the disease. And they still have to have medical checkups with their doctors. Now that I talked to you about cancer itself, I'll talk to you about how you can help St. Jude. Like I said, St. Jude has been helping children for over 50 years, around 53. And volunteering or donating to St. Jude can help save a life. Volunteering helps both the hospital and the patient. Volunteers, what they can do, they can spend time with children or the parents, and even though that doesn't seem like much, it really boosts the family's spirits. They can play games with the kids or read to them, or just help them with snacks, anything. And if you can't help out at the hospital, there are still many local events throughout the country that help, such as walks for cancer, runs for cancer, or local blood drives that you can go to. And if you can't do that, you can still donate to the hospital, which is a big part. Actually, St. Jude does not make families pay for their child's treatment. They pay for the treatment, for housing, for food, everything. And this is because the founder, he believes, to quote him, "No child should die in the dawn of life," end quote. So he thinks that the most important thing is focusing on the child, while the parents don't have to worry about any of the payment, and that is very generous. And St. Jude also has merchandise to offer, such as t-shirts, calendars, refrigerator magnets, even Christmas tree decorations. And if you buy those, all of the profit goes to research, only to increase the chances of finding a cure. And my family has been doing this for years. We always buy their calendars or Christmas decorations in hopes of just being able to find a cure one day. And I encourage you to support St. Jude. It is a wonderful thing you can do, just knowing that you are helping someone. You can help save a life. And I know that those children are smiling because of what you have done. And you can just help St. Jude get closer to finding a cure. Recently, they have discovered a new method of treating cancer called immunotherapy, where what they do is they boost the immune system with medicine or other cells in order to help fight the cancer, make the immune system even stronger. And, like I said, donating money only helps us get closer to finding a cure. And not only can you help find a cure by helping St. Jude, but you can help make children happy. Like, if you look up pictures of St. Jude, almost all of them have kids smiling. They are not focused on the fact that they have a disease, which could end up being the death of them. They're happy because of what St. Jude has done for them. Many celebrities support St. Jude, like Robin Williams, Amanda Seyfried, Jennifer Aniston. They are all big supporters of St. Jude. You'll see them in pictures smiling next to kids, and it just brightens a kid's days. And taking time out of your day to help them not only makes them happy, but it can help you happy, because I don't think there's a greater feeling than seeing someone happy because of what you have done for them. And so today I have talked about how cancer affects people, how you can help, and why you can help. And like I said, unfortunately cancer still does exist, and unfortunately children are a huge victim of this disease. But hopefully one day we can find a cure, and St. Jude can help stop it with your donations. Now, I'd like to take you back to the beginning of my speech, where I asked you to imagine you as a parent of a child who is diagnosed with cancer. It's obviously very, very sad. So just think, with you helping, there can be less parents hearing those 4 horrible words. With your help, hopefully this will be possible. So please consider donating to St. Jude. Thank you.